Hey guys, welcome back to another very interesting video of our channel Versatile Knowledge, and today in this video I will be doing the unboxing and we shall have a first look at the new Poco X2 in the Atlantis blue color. This is the 6GB 64GB variant and I have purchased this from Flipkart for the rate of 16,999 rupees, and the link for this will be in the description. And this is actually a 10-point unboxing experience where I'll be giving you guys 10 pointers about this smartphone unboxing and what was my experience about it. So the first point is about the box content itself. Inside the box you will get this SIM ejector tool, the phone itself, some paperwork, you will get this 27 watt fast charger, and you'll get the USB Type-C cable. This is the 27 watt fast charger that you will get, which is very heavy and very bulky. And also we will get this USB Type-C to the normal USB cable for charging and data transfer. It is always recommended to use this cable and this charger for this phone to charge fast, and it will show turbo charging on your device when you're charging at this speeds. Now let's go ahead and check out. This is the SIM ejector tool, and this is the plastic silicon TPU case which has been provided, and if you use this it will also protect the beauty of the smartphone, as well as it will help you to protect your smartphone from drops and shocks. It is always recommended to use the case because it is a glass back, and this is the Poco X2 in Atlantis blue glory. The smartphone looks absolutely stunning in real life. The color which is shown in Flipkart's product page and what I saw in other videos is not the same as I am seeing in real life. This smartphone looks absolutely gorgeous, guys. And we have this Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protected back, and as well as the camera module which houses the 64 megapixel quad camera array. It has 4 different camera setups, guys, and we have the 6.67 inch 120 Hz refresh rate IPS LCD display on the front with dual punch hole for 2 selfie cameras, and we have the charging port which is the USB Type-C, the speaker grill, and also we have the rear headphone jack, and we have the power on and off button which also houses the fingerprint scanner, and also we have the volume increase and the volume decrease button on the right hand side of the smartphone as well. The sides of the smartphone is made up of plastic material. It is not aluminum, it is not steel or something else, and also we have the SIM ejector tool on the left hand side. We have the legendary IR blaster, the noise cancellation microphone, and also we have another microphone at the bottom of the smartphone. And this is actually a hybrid SIM card tray which can house 2 SIM cards or 1 SIM card and 1 memory card. And this is the quad camera setup as I told earlier, and let me actually boot this smartphone and set it up, and also let me give you a configuration overview of this smartphone. This Poco X2 comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G 8nm octa-core processor which has 2.2 GHz Cryo 470 cores, 6 1.8 GHz Cryo 470 cores, and it also has the Adreno 618 GPU. It comes with 64GB and 6GB of RAM with UFS 2.1 storage, and this device has a 6.67 inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD display with a resolution of 2400 x 1080 pixels. It is supported by Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and also the Corning Gorilla Glass 5 at the back, and it is actually HDR10 certified. It also has the Widevine L1 certification for the playback of full HD videos on Netflix and Amazon. This device also has a 120 Hz high refresh rate which actually accounts for extremely smooth device usage experience. When you're setting up a Xiaomi device or a device running on MIUI, it is always recommended to turn off this location user experience program, send diagnostic data automatically, and personalized ad recommendation, Mi Glance, and everything. It will actually help you to reduce the number of ads and number of intrusions that you will get through the notification panel or some push notifications, with the help of which you can get more cleaner and smoother experience. And now let's go ahead and set up the first theme for this device, and let's take a look at how this smartphone actually looks when it is booted up. The in-hand feel of the smartphone is very good, guys. It feels so premium and good to hold in the hand, and the screen is also very large. As usual, after the first boot of the device, it has the pre-installed Poco launcher which comes out of the box, which is arguably one of the best Android launchers available at this time. And also it comes with tons and tons of bloatware that has been preloaded. For an LCD panel at 6.67 inches Full HD, the screen actually looks pretty good with great viewing angles and no bleeding issues. And also it has the dual selfie punch hole cutout at the front with a 20 megapixel f2.2 normal camera and also a 2 megapixel depth sensor at the front, which actually makes it a dual selfie camera combination. The device comes with Android 10 out of the box with MIUI 11 on top of it, and considering Xiaomi's track record, we can easily say that this smartphone can easily get Android 11 and Android 12 as well. And also the display has a higher refresh rate at 120 Hz, which is actually this unique selling point of this smartphone. And I always recommend to use this experience or this setting for a smooth device usage experience all the times. And this smartphone also has the Android 10's native dark mode support for dark mode everywhere on the smartphone, and it also has the dark mode scheduling option. And out of the box it comes with around 47 GB of free space out of the 64 GB, and if you're a hardcore photographer or a cinematographer, I prefer going for the 128 GB variant. Now let's go ahead and check out the camera application of the Poco X2, and this is the default Xiaomi camera application. So let me tell the camera hardware for you guys. It has a 64 megapixel Sony IMX686 f1.9 camera. It has an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, 2 megapixel macro camera, 2 megapixel depth sensor. So if you just go by the hardware values, those two cameras are useless. And on the front we have a 20 megapixel and a 2 megapixel camera. One is again a depth sensor. So technically we have 3 good cameras and 3 space filling cameras. Now I'll show you guys some camera samples taken from the Poco X2 in the different lighting conditions using different cameras. From the first look, the camera is absolutely outstanding for this price. Take my word for this, guys. This is the best camera smartphone under 20,000 at this moment, and it can even beat the Redmi Note 9 series and as well as the Redmi K20 series easily. The colors are balanced and natural, and the selfies actually have an usual MI flavor to it with a lot of makeup and smoothing process. So I recommend you to turn off all the AI mode, smoothing mode and everything, and sometimes use HDR for better quality photos and selfies. I will also come up with a Gcam mod which is actually balanced and stable for the smartphone. So if you want to see that video, just subscribe to the channel right now and hit the bell icon for the notifications. As you are seeing on the screen, the photos are absolutely brilliant. And also the macro mode on this phone is real fun, and I actually wanted a higher megapixel resolution sensor on the macro mode instead of a mere 2 megapixel sensor. The speakerphone and the microphone quality of this smartphone is also decent for the price range. The device has a single bottom firing speaker and it is loud enough for most people. It doesn't have a stereo speaker setup. Now let's come to the most important hot topic, that is the high refresh rate. This phone comes with a 120 Hz high refresh rate and also 120 Hz touch sampling rate, which gives a really smooth experience for the smartphone usage. The phone feels like a flagship in terms of using it, guys, but this is not a huge deal altogether. I actually shifted from a smartphone Redmi K20 Pro and the OnePlus 7 as my daily drivers to this smartphone, and I did not feel much of a difference in real life, to be very honest with you guys. Now let's talk about the topic of batteries, and the Poco X2 actually comes with a 4500 mAh battery, and it also has support for 27 watt fast charging on the USB Type-C port, and it also has the 27 watt charger inside the box. In my initial testing of this smartphone, the phone gave me an easy 5 to 6 hours of screen on time, and it took around 75 minutes to charge from 0 to 100%. So the battery on this smartphone is also really good. And the fingerprint scanner that is flushed onto the power button of the smartphone works very well. Just change the settings of the fingerprint scanner from click to tap in the fingerprint settings for an easier unlocking process. And the face unlock that is present in the smartphone is also real fun. But I actually do not recommend to use the face unlock on this smartphone because it is very less secure. So actually don't use it. Just set it up and just check whether it works or not. I just checked whether the face unlock works. It works pretty fast, and actually I do not use the face unlock on this smartphone because it is very less secure. I only use the fingerprint scanner. And the device also has support for most of the sensors that you actually need. It also has the support for the accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity sensor, light sensor, compass. It also has the fingerprint sensor, face unlock, and also it has the high refresh rate to pack it up as a great package. All in all, for the price of around 17,000 rupees, this is a real deal. It is a really value for money smartphone, guys. The looks, the feel in hand, the higher refresh rate, the impressive quad camera array, and also the battery charging speeds has impressed me really well in the first impressions. This phone also has support for AGPS, GLONASS, BDS, and also this smartphone comes in 3 different color options. The one that I have with me is the Atlantis blue color. There is another color called the Matrix purple, and also another color called the Phoenix red color. The video recording capabilities from the rear camera goes way up to 4K 30 FPS and 1080p 60 FPS, whereas on the front camera the video recording is capped at only 1080p 30 FPS. From my initial impressions, the performance of this smartphone has been pretty good. I have installed a couple of simple games here and there, and I have to still install the games such as Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG Mobile, and a lot of high-end games like the Asphalt and many more. I will be bringing my dedicated tests for those as well, so just stay tuned to the channel. The Snapdragon 730G is actually a very powerful mid-range chipset, which is actually the heart of this Poco X2 smartphone. Although it is a rebranded Redmi K30 of China, but I don't mind because the pricing of this smartphone is really good, and the specifications and the experience it gives is really great as well. As long as the pricing and the specs they offer for that price is great and is value for money, I don't mind rebranding of smartphones either. And this smartphone is a real beast in its category. I will be actually bringing the dedicated camera reviews, the Gcam reviews, and many more videos on the Poco X2 smartphone. I know I'm a little bit late to the game, but your wait will be worth it. So if you guys have liked this video, please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and if you have still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you have to hit that subscribe button, as I will be bringing some amazing content on this channel. Thank you for watching, guys.